So move on. Again, employee benefits, retirement plans is the next topic. Again, this is how most people should be preparing for retirement and putting in as much as you can comfortably put in, or at least up to your employer's match. Again, this is one of those topics we'll talk about all semester long, but it is a great way to save money for retirement. So first advantage is the contributions are tax deductible, so you're not going to earn. You're not going to pay taxes on them, so you're going to be saving a larger amount of money than you otherwise would have if you were doing that on an after-tax basis. Uh, Second advantage, employers matching contributions. So employers match. A typical matches can be done in a number of different ways. I have I've worked places where there was a dollar for dollar up to a certain percentage. One place I worked, it was like 50%, 50 cents on the dollar up to say 8% of your income. So they can be different depending on your employer. So, so this is an example of just for saving for retirement. The individual here has $4,000 in taxable income. They initially over here they're not making a contribution to retirement plan, so they're they're going to have their income is going to be fully taxable. So their federal taxes in this case would be $655. This is in the 20 somebody in the 25% tax bracket. The monthly take-home pay is just comes straight off the top. 4,000 minus the 655 or $3,345. Come over here, that person starts to put $500 a month into a retirement plan. They and then so their taxable income drops by $500. Their taxes drop from $655 to $530. Their take-home pay um, is not is not is affected by less because they're paying lower taxes. So the net cost to put $500 in into that retirement plan is $375 because of those lower taxes. So in this case, that person would be putting $6,000 a year. So for if that they happen to have a dollar for dollar match on the retirement, that would that would be $12,000 a year put into the retirement account. So, and that, this $6,000 is it comes out of your pocket, but your employer's match, whatever that may be, is not it doesn't cost you anything. So, and if your employer matches it, I worked at the University of Alabama for a year, and the employer's match was a dollar for dollar up to 6%. And as a result, I ended I ended up taking that with me when I left and moving it over to an IRA, rolling it, so it didn't have still tax deferred, but I collected that money and brought it with me. So a very nice benefit. Um, the third advantage: employers' contributions are not taxable. At least currently, they would. Everything's going to be taxable when you withdraw it. But again, we hope that your tax rate is lower when you do when you do that. Um, Fourth advantage is tax deferred growth. Fifth advantage I don't like. The borrowing, you can borrow tax free. The you can usually borrow from your retirement plan at little or no interest costs in some cases. So, but it's really a bad idea. The uh, example here, for example, say you borrowed money from your 401k and then you leave your employer. Well, you have um, two two, two choices there. You you can either replenish that money when you leave that employer, or you can take it as a withdrawal. Well, those withdrawals come with penalties. So it can and especially in today's world, we know how tenuous employment can be. I think this is a really bad idea. So sixth advantage, starting off early pays really big. Next slide is going to show we got a person that started at 23 and another person that started at um, 31. And they invested $3,000 and I believe they're earning 8%, and so that so those two individuals, $3,000 investment turns at 23 at are earning 8% turns into $96,000, but those 8 years um, that you waited are cost you costs you $48,000. So that the importance of starting early is very very big.